what would be your assessment if the Democrats do not have a successful midterm?
That I think um, the way the economy works supersedes every other issue that's on the table. I personally think Roe is the biggest issue on the table. Polling suggests that it's not. And polling suggests that the way the economy works is. Now, no matter what color you are, race, gender, gay, straight, no matter what you are, everybody has to deal with money the same way. And so, granted, outside of rich people, but what I mean is everyone's kind of feels like in the same bucket. Everyone has to deal with the kitchen table issues more so than anything else. So the biggest takeaway I will take, whether we win or lose, is I think Democrats are better for the economy than Republicans are. Everybody, there was an article in the 2020 run which said that across the board for the last 30 years that everybody, rich people, white people, black people, poor people, um, people who are disabled, businesses, big business, small business, everybody's always better under a Democratic president. And I just think that that's not a thing that we message on well. I think everybody knows that Democrats support every other issue. And I just think people think that conservatives are good with the economy and they're good with law and order. And I think the law and order kind of switched over the past 2 years. And I think maybe if we lose, my biggest takeaway is we can spend the next 2 years trying to message around the fact that Democrats are better for the economy. It just takes longer because we're trying to build it the right way. When Obama first came in, it was awful, and I think that a lot of people paid. He paid the price in 2010 in the midterms. By the time Obama left in 2016, the country was in a great place financially, and I think we have to start messaging. So if we lose, I would not. I'm not saying Democrats made mistakes or anything like that. I just think the biggest takeaway I'll have is let's spend the next 2 years figuring out how to message on the economy.
But you know what's fascinating about that, and I agree with you. But there'll be those in the press who the very people in the press who are saying Democrats are going to lose, and they've all said it based upon history, are going to be the exact same ones who forget history and are going to act like so and so screwed the pooch. Again, in any individual race, you could actually have the team, the consultants screw the pooch, get it wrong, not do it the right way. But if the Democrats are not successful, you and I both will know Democrats are losers, blah, blah, blah. Democrats have not, what, we've only lost one popular vote in a presidential race since, and that was Bush's second term. But, going back to Bill Clinton, we have not lost, the popular vote. And then on top of it, I think someone did a study where um, the breakdown in the House aside, I think if you took up all the Democrats in the House and all the Republicans in the House and added up their votes, the Democrats have more votes, even though there have been occasions where the Republicans might have more seats, but there were times in which Republicans were in the majority. But if you tallied up all of their votes, they were still fewer people voting Republican than there were Democrat. I say it all to say, and I don't want to be Pollyannish. I don't want to put my head in the sand, but I sometimes think that the talking down of the Democrats, whether it's their messaging and strategy, I think it ignores the success. It's like you and I are from Chicago. We're in a town, and I'm older than you, but I have seen my favorite football team win one Super Bowl. I've seen my favorite baseball team win a World Series. I've seen my favorite basketball team win 6 world championships. I've seen the team across town that I hate win a World Series. I've seen a hockey team, which is a sport I could care less about, win multiple championships. I've even seen the Chicago Fire, our MLS team, win a championship. I've seen the Chicago Sky win a championship. But you and I both know all it takes is one losing season, and everybody in Chicago's like, we suck. Look, most towns have not had the sports success that we've had, but it doesn't take but one. I won't even say one season where no Chicago teams win. If your team, the sport you care about, if they don't win in 2 seasons, we are losers. Blah blah blah. I think people do the same thing to Democrats.